You can be sitting in a quiet room and still feel like something is coming for you. That is not weakness. That is what happens when your nervous system never gets the all clear. Nothing dramatic is happening. No one is yelling. No one is attacking you. No danger is standing in the room. But your jaw is tight, your chest is guarded, your mind is scanning, your body is waiting. Waiting for the text, waiting for the bill, waiting for the bad news, waiting for the criticism, waiting for the next demand, waiting for the next thing to go wrong. And because nothing looks dangerous from the outside, you start blaming yourself. You say, "Why can't I relax? Why am I always tense?" You can be sitting in a quiet room and still feel like something is coming for you. Here's the truth. Your body may not be reacting to one big threat, it may be reacting to hundreds of unfinished signals, unread messages, open bills, unfinished work, unclear relationships, digital alerts, unresolved conversations, pressure you never closed, fear you never processed, responsibilities that never stop calling your name. Your nervous system does not always know the difference between a lion in the grass and 20 open loops stalking you in silence. It only knows this: no closure, no rest, no all clear. So you lie down, but your mind keeps patrolling. You put the phone down, but your body keeps reaching for it. You sit in peace, but peace feels unfamiliar. That is how people become addicted to urgency. Not because urgency feels good, but because stillness feels unsafe. And this is where, quote, culture fails. Quote, culture tells you stay calm, control your thoughts, do not react, be disciplined. But what happens when your body has already moved before your mind can speak? The text appears and your stomach drops. The bill arrives and your chest tightens. The silence comes and your mind starts building stories. The notification lights up and your attention jumps. Before philosophy speaks, biology has already voted. That is why the Stoic Quotient, Stoicism 2.0, has to go deeper. The old model trained recognition. Recognition says, I know I should not react, but regulation says, my body can stay steady long enough for wisdom to choose. That is the difference. You do not need more quotes saved in your phone while your nervous system is living on patrol. You need architecture. You need repair. You need to teach the body that not every signal is a command. Not every silence is abandonment. Not every bill is catastrophe. Not every request is obligation. Not every notification deserves access. Not every feeling is an instruction. This is where the Stoic path becomes practical. First, close one loop, send the message, make the call, open the bill, write the plan, finish one task, clear one corner, end one ambiguity. Your body needs evidence that life can complete. Second, create a threshold. Before you enter your home, pause. Before you answer the text, breathe. Before you open the phone in the morning, wait. Before you make the decision, regulate. The pause is not weakness. The pause is where reason re-enters the room. Third, reduce false emergencies. Your phone is not always urgent. Their mood is not always your assignment. Your fear is not always prophecy. Your guilt is not always virtue. Your anxiety is not always truth. The Stoic does not worship the first impulse. The Stoic examines it. He asks, is this mine? Is this true? Is this wise? Is this urgent? Is this fear trying to govern me? That is how the gap returns. And the gap is where freedom lives. Because when there is no gap, you react. You chase, you spend, you scroll, you explain. You defend, you say yes. You abandon yourself, but when the gap returns, command returns. That is the work of the Stoic Quotient, Stoicism 2.0. Not fake calm, not emotional suppression, not pretending you are above the body, regulation. Enough steadiness for wisdom to choose. So if you feel tense in a quiet room, do not shame yourself. Ask a better question. What loop is still open? What signal never got resolved? What part of my body is still waiting for danger? Where am I calling pressure normal? Because you are not weak. Your body may simply never be getting the all clear. And now the work is to give it one. One closed loop, one clean boundary, one slower breath, one less false emergency, one pause before reaction. That is how repair begins. That is an energy leak. An energy leak is any repeated pattern that drains your energy, weakens your judgment, and makes you easier to govern by fear, approval, ambiguity, or stimulation. Take the free nervous system audit. Stop guessing. Name the leak beneath the pattern. The conversation does not end here. We're going deeper in the next videos. Come back, stay supported, stay loved, stay hopeful, and do not call your nervous system broken when it may only be waiting for the all clear.